I don't know why the intro was that epic, but it was. Apparently Pretzel decided I needed a very dramatic intro today. Hello everybody. Oh dear, how are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing well. Is it? No, that's not the button. That's not the button. That's not the button. Yes, button. We need to spread some lime, I believe, on fields 28 and 29. Yes, we do. Helper, I apparently hired a worker to do this. Good job, Dave. So we need to get some lime on the spready spread. Hey Cornish, DJ, Woodshed, Jag and everybody else who is here at the moment. This is... Forgot this is actually not as wide as I thought. It's not gone well, has it? I'm gonna need to come back and actually spread more lime than I need to. There we go. So, what day is it today? Friday! We're doing something. We're doing farming on Friday, so what a novel idea. Hey everyone, still don't have your name back, I see. Ernie, hey, how's things? It's going good, dude. How about yourself? Today, actually just after the stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new text room in the Discord. And the reason there's a new text room going to be opened in the Discord is because tonight is the toy show and I get to be mature. So I will be watching the toy show and commenting on it on Discord in that text room, and you guys can join in with all of your silly observations and nonsense that we do. We tend to do this every year, but I love doing this for the toy shows. Having a throwaway text room just to talk about the toy show. So that's starting at what, 9:30 tonight? And yeah, it's gonna be, I think, already you're broadcasting it worldwide online. So what is the toy show? It is an Irish institution. It is just quintessential Irishness, where a very serious chat show, the longest running talk show in the world, changes from one night a year from being a very serious talk show to showing off toys and having kids run the entire show. But the normal presenter's still there. He's just surrounded by children and toys. It is the longest running. It has been the longest running for several years now, Adam. It's the world's longest running talk show. It's been on the air since 1965, I think. Hey, Chris. How are we now? Sounds like mayhem. Yes, yes it is. That's why it's quintessentially Irish. Yes, 9:30 PM UK time. So Americans, it'll be like mid-afternoon for you guys. Australians, it'll be like quite early morning. You thought it'd be an American chat show? No, the American Late Late Show is younger, because there is an American Late Late Show. I need to get more lime, because apparently 8,000 liters of lime was just about enough for field 28. It's his 10th year doing it already. God, I remember the days of Pat Kenny just not enjoying it so fondly. But yeah, it's one of those shows that is much watched TV in Ireland and everybody else is very confused by it. It starts in about 4¼ hours. It is, it's such an institution here. It's kind of the official start of Christmas in Ireland. You like how they've added lime? I do as well. I think that's a really nice addition to the game. And I have seen via Silver News that Seasons, Realism Smiling, have already got bits of Seasons into 19. Already. How the hell have they done this? I don't know. Well, I've got an inkling, but I'm not going to say. But they already have bits of Seasons working. They're, it looks like Seasons is going to change how weeds grow, which makes that very interesting. It's going to be using the temperature system and all that kind of stuff, so some of the commands that didn't make sense will make sense. I think it was planned. Don't be feeding too much oats to the horse. Oh my god, Sim got so annoyed by that. It was kind of funny. Official start of Christmas for you is the first day they chose Home Alone. Now in Ireland it's either when the Coke ad starts playing or when the toy show's on. Whichever is later. You've got the unofficial start, which is the Coke ad, and then the official start, which is the toy show. Because everybody gets to be a child for an evening. There will be no adults in Ireland tonight. So... Ah, that would explain why that wasn't working. I was wondering why I had no display of how full my trailer was. The Coke ad's been on for a couple of weeks now. It was on, apparently, it started when I was in Germany, oddly enough. From what I've been told. But it's been on for a couple of weeks now. But you have to watch the quintessential Christmas movie over Christmas. Die Hard. Hey, Irish Farmer. Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie ever made. Die Hard's on tonight, so it's Christmas in Latvia tonight begins, and it begins in Ireland tonight as well. Hey, Liam. So how many of you guys are going to watch the toy show? I can provide links to the RTE player in the world feed of the toy show tonight in Discord. To those of you who are maybe not in Ireland and want to watch it. Or too lazy to find the TV. And in Ireland, like me. What is Die Hard about? It's about uniting people through guns and explosions. I am good. How are you doing today? It's the toy show tonight? Yes. The televisual event of the Irish calendar. But you know it's a big event when everybody's just saying toy show. But the reason Die Hard's a Christmas movie is because it is actually set at Christmas. When does the winner get announced? December 15th. So you may or may not get, like, if you win, you may or may not get it before Christmas. And you may or may not also get it before the New Year. Do I want to get another trailer load of lime? I want to get another trailer load of lime just for kind of having an extra trailer load of lime ready. Did I download the new patch? 1.1.3? Yes. What's the giveaway? I am giving away a very limited edition boxed copy. I'm actually giving away 2 of these. Very limited edition boxed copy with a cartridge of the Farming Simulator Commodore 64 edition. Only 500 exist in the world of the boxed edition, the boxed version with the cartridge. Obviously there are a lot more from the collector's edition that are just CD-ROM that runs on PC, which is actually in the box. don't worry. If you've got a PC but not a Commodore 64, you can still run it. Or you can just have it as a display piece. Will I be streaming the series I'm doing? The Insanity series? Probably not, Max. Just because I wanted to change the format of it slightly for FS19. I didn't want to run the exact same series that I've done before. Some people are just rolling out their old series in the exact same format. I didn't want to do that, number one, because I felt like it wouldn't be fair to you guys. Number two, because I wanted to make a change. Will the cartridge work in a Commodore 64? Yes! That's the amazing thing. The Commodore 64 cartridge that comes in the box will actually work on Commodore 64. So if you have one, you can actually play it on a Commodore 64. 4:20 in the morning, Australia. Are you waking up or going to bed, Brendan? That's the real question. Because if you're just waking up, I have a treat for you in about 4 hours. Because in about 4 hours' time, the late... That's a glitch. That shouldn't be happening. That's a fun one. So now when you're selecting Lime and hitting A on an Xbox controller, it also disconnects the trailer. Huh. Oh, it doesn't let you buy more Lime than you can. Doesn't let you buy more Lime than you can. Doesn't let you buy more Lime than you can afford. It brings you down to -1 and that's it. That's your lot. That's an interesting change. I say change. Lime was never in before, but you can only go to -1. You can go to 0. What channels is the Late Late Toy Show aired on? RTE1 and the RTE Player Online should have a world feed, which I will strive to get a link to the world feed of the toy show. It is only aired on one channel, but that title's a bit misleading. How is it a bit misleading, James? Genuinely curious, how is it a bit misleading? I do have a giveaway going on, and this is Farmy McFarmington. I'm currently just, oh, you're joking, okay. Toy Show's great. That's kind of a best description of it, Foxtrot, is the Toy Show's crack. For the Insanity, you should use Sims trailer for a house and sell the mansion. You'll make a bit of money. I need to be able to sleep in the Insanity series. That's the problem. One of the rules is that I've got to sleep every night. There have been a few suggestions in the comments from today's video of stuff that I can do, and I'm going to kind of weigh up those options and choose which... That was interesting. Choose whichever one is most fair. It might involve me doing a couple of XML edits to... because I've got an idea of how I can do it. Sims Trailer has the sleep function. Hang on, simulates trailer. How has he not told me about this? I was talking to him yesterday and sending him endless Nissan cubes to annoy the crap out of him. In related news, never ask me to help you looking for cars. Because I literally just sent him Nissan cubes and smart cars. He's like, I want a small car. I sent him a smart car. That's too small. Oh. Next car up, Nissan Cube. Sign is stuck in the armature. Ah, that'll be fine, James. I'm sure the sign doesn't mind. Is there a sign stuck in the armature? Oh, there is! I've made a decoration. I'll shout at him later to talk about it If he's around, actually, he might be working tonight. What's this trailer? I have no idea. Arnie. Apparently Sims made some sort of trailer that has the sleep function. Man, the bright side here, we're gonna get the lime fully done in Field 29. Virtual sign neglect is a serious problem. Fear not, James, for the local sign building companies love me. They have had so much work since I started working around here. Like, they've rang me so many times saying, Dave, you're the greatest thing that's ever happened here. I mean, you're constantly giving us business. I did Foxtrot. I found one for sale and I sent it to him. Never doubt my ability to troll Sim. I'll make the council bankrupt. They've been able to raise taxes because of me. You did send it to Jeff. Oh, that might be what he was talking about. He said that he'd had a mod made. I might see if he's willing to give it me. That 3-wheel toilet. Didn't find one of those. But I did send him some truly ridiculous machines. I think my... I'm pretty sure that my... my dashboard's broken, so I'm gonna have to just tab out a game in a second and refresh. Also, Nilo Fahe. Did you see what Sim managed to find on eBay? Was it yesterday, Faye? It's in his staff room. If you're curious at all. Morgan 3-wheeler would be perfect for him. Oh, I sent him a couple of Ferraris and McLarens and he said no, they're a bit too expensive. So I sent him some relatively cheap cars from the 1920s and he said they were too old. So I'm not entirely sure what he actually wants in a car. I should say, he actually bought a new car. Well, he said he has. I don't know if he actually has. But he said he's said he has bought a new car. And it's the same as his old car. A Vauxhall Astra. Or Opel Astra as it's actually known. Cornish, no. The way that the Morgan 3-wheeler is made is really smart because it's got the 2 wheels on the front. It actually can't flip. Sent him one of those as well, Foxtrot. He didn't like it. I even sent Fahy one that I found in Ireland. He wasn't very impressed. Somebody turned it into a pickup truck. I don't know why somebody turned it into a pickup, but they did. So out of curiosity, number one, is that limeable area? I think it might be, and it's just been missed somehow. Commonly called the Holden Astra. Ah, did not know that. I have done a learning today. No, that is not limeable. Probably so they could fit in it. It can be Vauxhall in Ireland, oddly enough, Foxtrot. So, out of curiosity, can I turn the lime in here into pallets? Yes, I don't know where the pallets came from, but yes. Next job is gonna be... Let's go in cab for this. Or at least this little drive. Ah, the shuttle control works. Just got a security alert from Gleam. you shouldn't have. Gleam is pretty safe. Unless you've had, like, Gleam will send you out a security alert if you've been in a competition before and you're logging in for the first time in a while. Just to make sure it's actually you that's trying to log in. Vauxhall's in Ireland. Yeah, that's true, Faye. My point stands, they are here as well. Mainly because of Northern Ireland. Where you can also buy Opals, which is just ridiculous. Ireland's, I think, the only country in the EU, or possibly the world, where you can buy Vauxhalls and Opals from the same dealership. So, can I... Okay, so this field is slightly wider than I actually thought. I'm gonna just pause real quick to refresh my dashboard because it's not showing me good numbers at all. By which I mean that it just completely jammed up. There we go. Also, my like thingy's broken, so I'm gonna have to... Just everything's breaking for me today. Refresh the cache. Are we seriously on like 0 likes? Somehow I doubt that. I think the like thingy is just completely broken and dead. Sim likes the Astra beat Volvo. He genuinely likes the Astra. Also, I think he wants like a VXR, which is a rare version of it. $19, so my like counter's broken too. Good! I'm having a good day of breaking things. So far I've broken my internet, the dashboard, or the YouTube dashboard, and the like counter. Next song, please. Do you get a manual version this time? Yes! That was just one requirement, it had to be a manual. You have a YouTube channel, good for you! I do as well, and I'm streaming right now. What's next to break? Hopefully not my PC, because that would be quite expensive. Dave is just being Dave. This is true, Carturix. This is it's just another normal day for me where everything starts collapsing around me. So what happens when I have 2 cups of coffee in a day? Because I had breakfast, which was a muffin, and then I had lunch, which was noodles, and I had coffee with both, which would probably be a bad idea. Will FarmSim MP be sticking around for a while? Yes. Myself, Sim, and Landy have ideas for something we could do together in FarmSim. In theory. But we have 0 actual detail fleshed out on it. Like, yes, Faye, that was kind of comical. Did you like the cars I sent you? Did I send you the Nissan Cube? Because I know I put it into Discord earlier claiming it was Pedro's car. And he hasn't called me names yet. I'm gonna hire a worker for this because I'm too lazy to actually do this manually. Because it does need to be ploughed, and what I'm going to do is see what contracts are available. Field 18 sowing with potatoes. That'd be kind of cool. It's a lot of harvest missions. Why is Field 18 paying so much more than everything else? What am I missing here? How big is Field 18? Quite. Probably not a good idea to do that in potatoes then, because I would probably... Yeah, I would need to buy the seeds myself. How big is Field 11? Field 13 is quite huge, so I'm going to lease the items for that. So we get to drive a Fast Truck 4000! Oh, it's giving me a weight too. How nice of a mission. Hey, NHF. Does this need the... It doesn't really need the weight, but I'll put it on anyway. For decoration purposes. There we go. So it's Field 13 we need to cultivate. No, don't... No. No, fold that back up. So we'll leave the John Deere ploughing away there. I can't actually use this on my own field, which is kind of nice because of the way missions work, or contracts work. This is only for use on Field 13. This fast track just sounds beastly. How are we doing today? We are doing good, NHF. How are you doing, dude? Oh, I need to select the actual cultivator. This vehicle or tool is reserved for contract work on the field that you're about to enter. There we go. This fast truck doesn't seem to care all that much about the cultivator it's dragging. And I'm impressed. Planning on getting the Hunter for Christmas. That would not be a bad Christmas present. I'm hoping, I'm planning on getting like a netbook for Christmas, which sounds stupid considering I've got a stonking grey PC in front of me. But I always find that it would be helpful to have like a second, much less powerful computer for like moving around places. And doing some of the stuff that I want to do in the future that I just can't do on this PC all that well. Because I get too easily distracted. John Australia is great, we hired one. Or JCB in Australia is great, you hired one to put a lime in your farm. Yeah, because like JCBs have that speed going for them. They're commonly used in Ireland and the UK as carting tractors, so most commonly you'd see them after harvest or around silage season just blasting around with trailers on the back. And people, for some reason, have this bizarre idea in their heads that JCBs are only ever used for carting. No, they're mainly used for it, but they can be used for whatever the hell you want to use them for. I want another computer. Thing is, HF, I want literally the cheapest netbook I can get. For the simple reason that I just want a second or a third screen that I can do, let's say, some stuff on during streams and just kind of faff about on during streams and have as a kind of an extra streaming tool. It's not going to be used for... It is going to be used for some work as well. There's some work that I'd like to do, and I find that I can't get it really done all that well on my PC. Due to numerous distractions. Have a look in CX. Faye, when I said I'm planning on getting one, or hoping on getting one, I'm actually planning on getting one because it's already been bought for me for Christmas. Some of the fence are scary fast for a normal tractor. Fast tracks are even faster, dude. But yeah, tractors can get like scary fast at times. If you are enjoying the stream, I have no idea how many likes we have because my bloody like counter's broken. GG. Please do hit that like button though. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. If you got more from me. Is this leased? Yes. This is leased equipment for this contract here on field 13. Hence why I'm just treating it with utter contempt. 18 likes, slacking yet again. Yeah, people have been kind of slow on the liking and actually chatting thing lately, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, it's kind of been confusing. You love the sounds now. The only sounds that I'm not overly impressed with, by and large, are the horns. Like, they're kind of pathetic. I get that they're realistic, but they do need a bit of work, I feel. Yes, they can. We have 45,000 for harrowing the paddock. Yeah. Even the older tractors, yeah, they can get up to some quite... Especially the older ones can get up to quite hair-raising speeds. The horns are always bad, yeah, but nothing has like a big, stonking, huge horn. It's all just peepees. Hey, SRF. Pickup horn is perfect. Yes, yes, it is the little pickup. The old pickup. With the La Cucaracha horn. Like, no, don't hire a worker. Wasn't updating, yeah. YouTube seems to be having some issues today. We need more British and Irish maps. The game's been out for a week and a half! It's less than 2 weeks, I don't... Peter! Do you go to a restaurant, walk in, and just immediately want your food handed to you without like, any cooking time? Because this is what I kind of feel with the people who are demanding, like, British and Irish maps already. Like, the game's barely even out. Give mappers time to enjoy the game and to work on their maps and actually get them to be good. Because you can download British and Irish maps right now, and they're terrible. Because the people that brought them out have no idea what they're doing and zero care for the maps. They're so bad, in fact, the people who did it didn't even bother putting their names on it because they're cowards. Hey, Wolf. I've seen the new YouTube Stories feature that's almost like Insta Stories. No, I've seen it, but I don't think I've got it. YouTube likes giving features to, like, only some people ever. Which is really bloody annoying. Exactly, Faye. You know it's a terrible map when they don't even bother putting their name to it. Probably because they don't want Oxy coming down on them like a ton of bricks. Because they have seriously annoyed Oxy. I'm really not sure if I like how the cultivated texture looks now, because it's like quite shiny, and I'm not sure if I like that or not. Also, my dashboard is broken again. The numbers on my dashboard are broken again. GG YouTube, top quality notch. That was words. Give the game time. Give the game time, give modders time. Like the people who are complaining about bugs that still aren't fixed. Yes, they're not fixed because Giants are still working on them. Giants can't magically, like, click and suddenly all the bugs are gone. It's not Thanos. I don't get these people. I really don't. Have I seen the seasons F? Yes. Got an inkling as to why it's already in. You're back. Just bought an A340. Very nice, farmer. It's a good purchase. Good old Ford. I'm hoping... I don't think it will be possible, but you kind of wish it would be possible to do like rusted old skins for them again. But with the way textures work now, I don't think it's all that possible to make them look good. Hey, GD. Something I've been noticing over the last week or two is my voice has just inexplicably been getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And I have no idea why. Hey, Kieran. My voice, even just chilling on TeamSpeak, I've noticed is just getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I have no idea why it's doing this. But I'm kind of okay with it because it might mean I eventually have a radio voice. Which would be kind of cool. Gotta admit. Deers and Fords, your favourite. I'm more of a Massey fan, Brendan. Myself. Mainly because of the 135. But, more of a Massey person. Maybe a sign that I might lose my voice soon. That is also a possibility, Yanis. That is a very distinct possibility. And obviously if I do, the channel will become nothing but time lapses. Because I won't have a voice to commentate. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Sim's favorite song. He hasn't sang that for a while, actually. Please don't sing. Too late! This is the thing, is I sing when I want to, not when you guys ask me to. It's much more fun that way. I don't plan anything. Time lapses are fine too, yeah. Like if it's a big if I do lose my voice for a prolonged period, then yeah, it will just be time lapses, and obviously streams will take a bit of a hit because I won't be able to talk during streams, which I find is kind of important. So I would just kind of stop streams for a bit. Hey, Vinton. It could also just be that my voice is kind of developing a bit more into more of a radio voice, because I am, in a way, kind of pushing it downwards and getting it to trend downwards as a pitch, so that might be a thing too. Is it bad that you've been playing FS17 so much you didn't even know about FS19? Yes, because pretty much every YouTuber's been covering FS19 pretty heavily. For some reason, I was streaming you gotta go farming. Maybe you gotta go... Why do you always have to go farming? It's just weird hours, Kieran. Oh, milking. Yeah. That'd do it. Yes, I know the vehicle and tool are reserved for contract work. I'm doing the contract work. I'm at minus 383. We've hit RainbowDave numbers because the oh good lord, hired workers are quite expensive now. This is something I didn't know. I'm gonna learn sign language just in case. I mean, I could do streams in Morse code using my e-cig, just like, How annoying would that be, just like somebody streaming and all you can hear is taps? What field is this? Field 13. We got a contract to cultivate it with this fast track and this cultivatro. And we are doing the cultivatro with the tractor. Hopefully we will get some really interesting contracts in the very near future. I do notice that field 12 is full of cotton and needs to be harvested. So I might see. Actually, I can check right now. Field. Aha! Hell. Oh, that's Field 14! Oh, there is still a contract for Field 14. Hey, Cheshire! Got very confused there. Let's move on to the next song because that one annoys me. Not a lot of people around today. I think people have a bit too much Friday feeling and are gone partying. Or asleep already. In preparation for the toy show. Which I'm genuinely excited about. I'm gonna like be downstairs for a bit later on, grabbing crisps and... I've got 2 cans of Pepsi, so I should be fine. No, Kieran, I'll be honest with you, I probably won't because I get on these kicks of just watching like random themed videos. And it's very rarely farming themed. Just get on these kicks and these bends of just like, I want to watch lots of history videos. Just put your Christmas tree up, very nice, Fenton. You're not supposed to put them up for December 8th, in theory. That's the tradition. I'll make it after the stream, Sim. Don't worry. It's going to be a text room, so it only takes like 5 seconds to set up. Plus, I've got until like 9:30 to set it up, so there's no rush. I won't be able to get a link to it until like 9:25, I think. They put the link live. What's the toy show? It is an Irish TV celebration of maturity, where pretty much everybody in the country stops everything they're doing on the last Friday in November, the first Friday in December, depending on when that Friday falls, and watches TV to watch a grown man interview children about toys for like 2.5 hours. Hey, Josh. Like, it sounds ridiculous. It's something that could only ever be thought up by Ireland. But it's a thing. It's the single most popular TV show in Ireland. You need to watch this. It's starting in like 3.5 hours. Is this streamed? Oh yes, RTE have a world feed for people who aren't in Ireland. For like Irish people abroad, basically. They do a world feed of the toy show so they can celebrate Christmas in an Irish way. Like it's that much of an institution here that the national broadcaster actually does run a world feed for Irish people abroad so that they can still watch the toy show no matter where they are in the world. I know what you're getting for Christmas. More sheep. An actual tractor. 73,000 bananas. A rubber chicken. 2 potatoes. An apple. And a kumquat. How close was I with that guess? That very specific guess. It's never too early for Christmas. Well, December 26th is a bit too early for Christmas, Fenton. No, I always say, like, once Halloween's over, you're good for Christmas. 6 calves. So I was nowhere near close with the sheep, the rubber chicken, the kumquat, the quite large number of bananas, and the apple. Could you imagine somebody getting 73,000 bananas for Christmas? They'd all be rotten. Don't think even that many bananas fit in a truck of bananas. You got a PS4 for Christmas. Very nice, Blackout. I'll be getting a very small, very cheap netbook so that I can do additional things and do some stuff that I don't really want to do on my main PC on it. You'd still eat them? They'd be good fertilizer. I mean, you put those into a manure spreader if they're all rotten, you could probably get some really good growth out of it because there's a lot of potassium and stuff. So you might actually find that rotten bananas are a really good fertilizer. I don't know why you'd want to find that out, but you probably would. So how close are we to actually finishing this contract? 60 oh god, we're not even 2/3 of the way there. You'd eat them before they go rotten. 73,000 bananas. You would probably actually die. Like, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. You can die from eating too many bananas. They do actually have small traces of... actually, it's apples that have arsenic in them. But bananas, you can... Excuse me, when did I hire you? Little hired worker check, because apparently I've been hiring workers accidentally. You can die from drinking too much water. You can die from actually inhaling pure oxygen. That's surprisingly dangerous, considering we need it to live. Yes, bananas do have small amounts of radioactive potassium, don't they? There is one type of, like, nut, I think, that if you put too many into a space, and it's happened before with truckloads of these nuts, that they will just spontaneously explode in quite a large explosion, because they give off some sort of gas and heat when they decompose or are like in too tight of a space, and they have had a habit of blowing stuff up. Hey, Matt Train Driver, how am I? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? I'm just chilling and enjoying some farm sim. Still not set up my wheel, which I really should get round to doing, but I don't need to. I want to get kind of half my room sorted before then. Because since I took the wheel down, I've kind of been throwing stuff. Nitrocellulose... kind of Volvo. Nitrocellulose isn't that reactive though. It is used as a small explosive though. Strawberries have sugar. Yes, Fenton, most things have sugar in them. Natural sugars though, which are fine to eat because the human body is actually developed to digest them. You can do either, Irish, for the giveaway. You don't have to give your real name. I will ask for it in the email and never reveal it if you do win, but you don't need to give your real name in the actual entry. How much would you need to pay me to come down farm with you for a day? Where exactly are you, Kieran? Do I like FS19? Yes. If I didn't, I wouldn't be playing it every day. I was a bit burnt out of it yesterday when I spent, I think it was 6 or 7 hours in game, all in like one big lot of a go, because I recorded 2 videos, then did a stream. That was a bit of a mistake. North Cork. Like Limerick border North Cork or Tipperary border North Cork? Because people will say like North Cork is this vast swathe of land. Or Kerry border North Cork. How's the channel going? Could be going better, I'll be honest, Matt. We've kind of been around 60 or 93, 69, 93, 70 for about a week now. Mallow. I think I've got family in Mallow. Yeah, the channel's kind of been on a weird plateau lately. And it's really annoying when this happens. It happens way too often. Because we've been around these very same numbers for the last 3 or 4 days. And always gets on my nerves when I see like +3, -3, +3, -3 on Social Blade. I was hoping the giveaway would kind of entice people in, but it doesn't seem to be doing so. On that note, if you are enjoying the stream, do hit the like button. The likes do help. They actually do help the stream and the channel get pushed by YouTube. So if you want to help the channel out directly, hit the like button. And of course, if you want to help with my quandary with the subscribers, do hit that subscribe button too. And because I want to get tonight, I want to try and get to 10,000. I was hoping before Christmas, thinking that numbers wouldn't be as bad as they are. But now I'm kind of hoping into March to get 700 subscribers, which is very slow going, but possible. It's looking like I don't need to make that special video I was going to make if we hit 10,000 by Christmas, though. Which in a way is a shame, because I had a really ridiculous idea for that. So, how is everybody enjoying FS19? I know there's a lot of people in game currently, so let me know what you're doing and how you're enjoying the game if you are in game. Just tab out real quick and let me know. More time to think of a super special video? I suppose. The one that I had in mind was really good though. How are we doing on this contract? 86%. It's very difficult to try and do a stream and nobody's talking, by the way. Just so you guys know. Very difficult when the chat is just not moving at all. Doing some cultivating with a non-wonky cultivator. Very nice, Fahy. No, Foxtrot, I'm not going to do that. Sorry to burst your bubble. You love it, only you miss a few small things. I've hired a worker again! How does this keep happening? Loving the new lighting and graphics. Yeah, the new lighting is a real highlight for me. In a way, yes, mad, but not as much as I would have thought. I think by the time that I was on the streams, people were kind of bored of them. Really loving the game. Seeing contract on the biggest field of the American map. Selling you grain at the moment is high demand. Very nice, Josh. Has bugs, but definitely improvement. That's the thing, is like people are focusing on the wrong things when they're looking at 19. Like there are some people who only focus on the bugs, and that's... I'm so lazy that I keep accidentally hiring workers. Even though I don't generally hire workers on Xbox controller. you'd bring me down drawing bales. Do you really trust me to drive an actual tractor? Knowing how I drive on this channel, would you trust me with an actual real-world tractor? Hey, Farmer Denmark. It's an interesting name. I'm guessing you're a farmer in Denmark, or from Denmark. People are focusing only on the bugs in 19 and not on the improvements that have been made, which, granted, most of them are kind of under the hood, in a way. But, like, focusing on the bugs are kind of transient. They're being worked on. There's a fix in the works for a lot of the bugs, and I don't get why people are kind of fixated on the transient negatives when there's so many permanent positives. Yeah, the 4220, now that I'm kind of using it for a decent period, I'm quite liking how it looks. The rear end looks ridiculous, but that's down to JCB's design. Like, the rear mud guards have struts to keep them held up. I mean, come on. Hey, Rob. Did you see what Toro Rosso put out yesterday, Rob? They put out this really big, long press release thanking Brendan Hartley. And wishing him the best for the future. You know, that thing that you said they didn't do. You are talking. Yes, you are, Matt. You have a song for me. Oh, dear Duck. No, why is the music so terrible today? That's kind of a thing as well. Is like Fallout 76 is so much worse, and Bethesda, like, after I've accidentally hired a worker again. After Bethesda were... Hang on, just pausing hire worker. If I just keep this paused for a couple of seconds here. How's that hired work? No, I don't know what keeps hiring workers, but it's not me. That does not sound like the lyrics to Galway Girl, Fenton. Not the correct version. I must be pressing B, but I'm not doing it intentionally. Like, B is a big control for this, because left bumper in B is lower the implement, and both bumpers in B is cruise control, so I must be doing it accidentally while, like, releasing the bumpers or something. I did notice that Field 14 is a harvest mission for cotton, so let's do that. And I just want to check up on the John Deere, which is very nearly done, actually. What do we... Do all the farmers here have fast tracks? Play Cosmic by NCS. I have a full playlist going, Dak. I can't, like, choose specific songs. And the songs that I have playing, I have a license to. I can't just, like, decide on a random song and say, okay, this is good to play. Do you know if the logic steering rotation issues? I don't actually, Volvo. It should have been fixed. In theory, it should be fixed with the patch. In practice, your mileage may vary. Am I gonna play Just Cause 4? Probably eventually, but that'll be kind of one of those games that I just play in my own time. Because I love Just Cause, but it's not a game for the channel. It's so far removed from anything I play on the channel. It is non-copyrighted. Not necessarily, Mad. There are requirements for NCS songs. It did the same to Landy GD. I think Pretzel's servers went down. I think Pretzel's servers went down for a period last night. So let's get this all unfolded, and on the go. Somebody made, by the way, a really dodgy John Deere version of this, which is ridiculous because John Deere make nothing that even looks like this. They just, like, literally repainted this into John Deere colors, which is kind of stupid in my eyes. But each their own. What are the crimes for NCS? It depends on the song and the artist, Kieran. GD, could you just give Rob a timeout, please? Because he's being an idiot again. And he's just gonna start whining constantly if you don't. Hey, hard worker. By the way, I do treat Rob differently to you guys because I talk to him because he is on TeamSpeak, so I will use a bit more rough language with Rob than with you guys. Thanks, GD and Josh. Rob has been annoyed in the past week by Red Bull being a business, Giants being a business, and SCS being a business. And he got really triggered when we said, yes, businesses, their whole aim is to make money. Stephen, hope you're not running away because of Rob. But that's a little insight into the nonsense Rob can come up with. He got annoyed because businesses want to make money. You're a charity. The business wants money? Who knew? I know! It's such a novel thought, isn't it? Let's get this on the go on field 29. It's on field 28, on to field 29 you go. Don't we all make money? Yeah, exactly. By the way, guys, if you want to buy Baltic Sea on the cheap, it is... I think it's like 31% off on Instant Gaming, which is a key reseller. You know, there's no guarantees when you go to a key reseller, ever. But I would trust Instant Gaming more than any others. I've never had an issue with them. Their customer service is pretty on point. And... you know, they're probably one of the better key resellers out there. So if you follow the link in the description to, was it Buy Games Cheapo? Or something like that. You get a link to Instant Gaming using my affiliate and you can buy Baltic Sea there, Beyond the Baltic Sea for ETS2. For a cheaper than Steam discount. Hey, Twitchy. I know SCS have come out and said, oh, don't trust any of these sites. Trust them depending on what mileage you give them. Like, I know there are lots that offer insurance scams that you should never trust. If I like this game, I'm a redneck and a douchebag. You're the one who's come into a stream of the game to insult people. Mr. I live in my grandmother's basement and have no friends. Bye! Thanks, Yanis. What I really like about FS19 is the different stages you need to do in the fields. Yes! There's a lot of kind of season style play and soil mod style play in FS19. What an idiot. I know that you're never supposed to, like, react to trolls, but... Excuse me, Kieran. I have a bedroom, not a basement. Did I manage to edit the Insanity episode? Yes, Nathan. It went up this morning at 6 AM, as planned. Stayed up a bit longer than I would have liked to get it all done, but it is all done. It went up this morning as planned. And you can watch after the stream if you want to. Thank you, Lurk Mod, for timing Rob out again. Did you have to scroll up to do that? Hey, Ronnie. Oh, from Hiawatha, Kansas. Very cool. Another video that I made last night was the big announcement, official announcement of the giveaway, because yesterday's stream was kind of an exclusive for people who actually watch me regularly, to get their entries in first. Not that it makes much of a difference. Gleam is like completely neutral. The only input I have is like editing the giveaway to add like more ways to enter. Watch it after this. Just NFS19 watching the stream. Very nice, Nathan. That's I would argue one of the better ways to watch streams is to have a game going as well. Nice thumbnail for that video. Yeah, that thumbnail was because I forgot to take a thumbnail while I was recording, so I just kind of made one up by taking an artsy photo of the yard. And by yard I mean shed. The single shed. Also on Yellow Simulate. I have to admit, corn. Why do I keep mixing them up? Cotton is quite boring as like a crop to harvest, but it's interesting in that it's something completely different from anything that's been in game before. Like sure, it's a one and done harvest, but you know, if you get the angle just right on stuff, you can really get some. You can actually see. Can I do this? Yes. You can actually see particle systems and stuff in effect, and I like how they fade out like that. You know, there is a particle system there for cotton, which hints the Giants are kind of half expecting modders to make trail harvesters and stuff. Russell Blackburn, by the way, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I know that, GT, but with Gleam it's a bit better because you can give people like multiple ways to enter and multiple entries. Oh, what is this? This is Felsbrunn. No, please send it into Silver News. We want to see how many ridiculous stories we can get on Silver News. And make sure that he knows Simulate said it, so it must be true. Can't wait to see some maize silage. I did a bit when I was at Giants, and it's much the same as it used to be. Apparently, with hired workers, you can get a bit farther away than with like by driving it. But I'll obviously have to have a hired worker on the silage chopper, because there's no follow me mod yet. It's a mod that I'm looking forward to. I'm kind of amazed, to be honest, the Giants went to the effort of putting fill planes and stuff into this when they really didn't need to. On PS4 Pro, very nice. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not sure which, it is the exact same game as that is on the base PS4. There is a helicopter mod already. I have heard somebody has made a caravan mod. Mr. Simulate. What? Would you know anything about this caravan or trailer mod that people have been telling me that I should get? You need to tell me something. Is it Purple Monkey Dishwasher? You heard it was Walking Simulator next. Well, isn't that Fallout 76, or is that Server Crash Simulator? Or I got ripped off by Bethesda Simulator. I swear Fallout 76, by the way, is just nothing but bad press for Bethesda at this point. Because, like, all people ever talk about is the bugs and how Bethesda, like, for, what was it, a $200 or $500 version gave away, like, this really crappy nylon tote bag instead of this really nice canvas rucksack that they'd promised. Gonna be a lot of trouble very soon, I think. '76 is a bad game. Yeah. 76 is probably one of the worst launches of a game I've ever seen. Like MS-19, yeah, the launch has been kind of rough, but oh boy, Fallout 76. Let's see the season's photos. Rob, I've been talking about them several times. Yes, I've seen them. There's only like 2 or 3 photos though. As a Fallout fan, you're really disappointed with 76. As a non-Fallout fan, I'm really disappointed. As just like a fan of games, I'm really disappointed with 76. Because Bethesda have done absolutely everything wrong. You wonder what the black dots are? Weeds, Rob, because it says it in the picture if you actually looked at it. Yeah, they got ripped off and given a really crappy tote that wasn't advertised instead of this really nice canvas bag that was. And then as an apology, Bethesda gave them $5 worth of atoms, which can buy literally a door and some flowers. Just a basic wooden door and some flowers. That's what fraud is worth to Bethesda now. And people are being told to not accept that, because if they do, that's actually counted as like adequate compensation. That is a terrible song. Pretzel's been really mean to me lately. You reinforced lock in your friend's locker and all the staff can get it off. You tried a bolt cutter hinge on the bolt cutter snapped. Well, yeah, the next thing they're gonna do is just call a locksmith and get him to pick it. Yeah. I'm worried about the future of Bethesda. Because it just, like, their launches just keep getting worse. There's gonna come a time where people just don't buy a Bethesda game because they know it's going to be this pug-ridden mess at launch. Like, I know I wouldn't buy a Bethesda game for day one. I'd wait a couple of months until they actually, you know, patch the bugs out. Or until there's some sort of press release saying, hey, the bugs have been fixed at long last. Yeah, I wouldn't trust them. Day one more like year one, yeah. They actually make an offline Elder Scrolls. Yes, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be offline, but not for another like 5 years because of Bethesda. And it's still going to be buggy at launch. I swear, gaming has just turned me into a cynic where I'm just saying, everything's terrible, I hate everything. Farm Sim is nice, though. It's just like my thing now is like, giants are really nice people, but everything else sucks. I don't know why I've become so cynical. Also, this thing just spins. Oh, okay, this thing turns a bit too much at times. Deploy the light beams. Let's go in cab real quick. And just ignore the seat doing the bouncy bounce. Pick instance first pick. kind of curious how cotton harvesting works in real life now, I gotta be honest. Never did we expect to be let down by games such as Gran Turismo and Forza 7. Oh, that's true. True, Sim. Like, the longer gaming... the longer I play games, the more disappointing games get. Because, like, you come to expect one thing from the advertising, and they just don't deliver that, ever. Someone know how to get reinforced lock broke. Yep. Get a locksmith. They'll know how to do it. You love FS19, enjoyed a lot. I'm enjoying the crap out of this game as well. In spite of the bugs. Because complain about Bethesda and bugs. Yeah, this game has bugs, but nothing as bad as what Bethesda's managed. Like, Bethesda managed to create a bug the other day that just spawned infinite robot butlers. And nobody's entirely sure why. CD Projekt Red bring out just... I don't know how they do it. Giants and SCS do manage to bring out, like, mostly good stuff. They just have so... Like, FS19 is kind of a weird blip on Giants' radar for... weird blip in Giants' history because... Like, everything else is released mostly okay. Sure, there were bugs, but they weren't huge. And FS19 is just released with... like, a surprising number of game-breaking bugs that just can't be explained. Only Fallout game you like is Fallout Shelter. I hated that. Then again, I hate mobile games in general, so that's probably the reason why. Genuinely don't know what game-breaking... There were, and maybe still are, a few bugs that in multiplayer can cause crashes. That I'm aware of and actively avoiding triggering. And I'll be kind of apprehensive to try them in single player for the same reason. You can buy the Gator off Giant's website for $3. What game settings I'm running? Bog standard. Well, not bog standard. I'm running very high, and I've boosted the mirrors up to maximum. With fine tuning, it's trial and error, unfortunately. But I'm getting, you know, that was the wrong button. I'm getting solid 60 FPS right now, and very few major frame drops. Some minor ones down to 59, 58, but nothing major. What about SCS? SCS, they've had some blips too. I'm ignoring you, no. SCS have had some blips. The Volvo truck in ATS, that released in a very unfinished state. It was massively bug-ridden. So I'm not going to call any company in gaming perfect. But there are some that are better than others. Hey, CD. Volvo, when they released comically the Volvo truck, that had some really huge glitches and bugs. So like, that was their one blip, really. I think there were some issues with like new map expansions recently. They got missed somehow, and you know, small little things usually is what SCS bugs are like. Bear in mind, Brendan, the settings I use are best for my PC. Yours will be different. I see 8.1. I did not see that, Dusty. I have been very out of the loop today. Good lord. That means that you and Oxy and all the rest of the guys can really start hammering mods out now, if you so wish. Hey, Brendan. Or at least hammering work on them. Because if the 8.1 beta is out, that means that it's probably going to be I don't want to say less buggy and problematic, but less buggy and problematic than the 8.0 that released. Definitely less out of date. It must have dropped today, Dusty. Had to have dropped today. Yeah, SCS are always kind of pushing things. I'm watching Toy Show tonight. Am I Irish, Brendan? That's a silly question to ask me. Am I Irish and immature? Of course I'm watching the Toy Show. Timing, Ventonwin 19 in no time. Announced live on stream by Dusty Dave. It's on GDN, which is where you should always look for G and stuff. Hey, Emery. Does this thing have beacons? This giant-ass machine doesn't have beacons. Then again, I suppose if you can't see this coming at you, then you've got problems. What do I mean Toy Show? I mean Toy Show. It's the late Toy Show tonight, the day of the year that every Irish person gets to feel 6 years old again. The new DM is already done. Very nice. We've almost actually got a full cotton module. I do need to check up on the... I think the John Deere's actually finished working at this point. Or should have. Hey, Maxi. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, I don't know why my like counter's not working, but it's not. But do hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. For more farm sim goodness of farming and some literal content occasionally. And by occasionally I mean near daily. I've been organised this week. I've actually got Monday's video already recorded, so I recorded it yesterday, so it's going to be kind of a bit wibbly with time, but it'll do. 39% progress with that. How's the John Deere doing across the map? Getting close on finished. Hey, Trav. I don't know why you stopped, but you stopped. Fahy, just make one out of the base maps. That's the thing, Dusty, is like, put the time into it and it'll reward you back. You can, I know you've got the ability to make something special. Am I? I'm good. I'm doing good today, Traff. How you doing? Spinny roundy. I always overturn this. I always go too far in a turn. Maybe someone better at modding than you. You can make one out of the base game maps. I'd recommend Felsbrunn because I think it's got a nicer grass texture though. See you, Nathan. Oh my god, this is the most pathetic corn in the world. Ooh, I didn't know you could see that. I don't think Landy knew you could see this. That's really nice. I didn't know you could see him from the side like this. Again, attention to detail in FS19 is insane. The US grass just irks me. It looks dead. You see them from the back? No, because that... Actually, that makes sense that you can't see them from the back. About to pop the question... What question, Traff? You have to make your own one from base map. I mean, making your own is just as easy, Faye. All you have to do is use a leveling brush at 0. And just shove everything onto the map. Like reset everything to 0, 0, 0. Oh, Traff's about to get rejected. F's in the chat for Traff. F's in the chat for Traff for when he gets rejected. Let's get all the files and photos in the right place. Surely they'd all be in the right place with one of the base game maps. Press F to pay respects. You're welcome, Traff. Hit the menu. That's odd. But okay, I guess. Can you not do the mod from game thing anymore? Because they were mostly functional if memory serves. Gonna get your kebab first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you gonna do it via text, Traff? Are you legitimately gonna do it via text? F's for Traff. So I don't know how to unload this thing, is the fun bit. Because we're at nearly 20,000. I was asking somebody out on a date, Foxtrot, but he wants to do it via text for some reason. Yeah. Okay, this is full. How do the emptying? Not that. Oh! Yes, Rob. Can I start harvesting like straight away then? Or no? Yes? Interesting, okay. You don't want to do that via text, Traff. Behold, packing peanuts! Behold, exactly one jumper for Fahy has been made. This next one is going to be a jumper for Traff. Might be a bit small for him though. I don't think we got enough to get a full module. Actually, we should move the existing module, shouldn't we? Let's get this 4220 on the go. Beacon lights, as is necessary at night, and just all of the... Oh my god! Excuse me, the sun is coming through! Bear witness to the sun driving down the road. I think the lights might be a touch bright. Dump the best. That's fine. Is it X? Hey! That's totally how modules get loaded in real life. They totally slide sideways like that. Yeah, I think I'm visible in space right now. Because, good grief! Can't use region markers and contracts. Oh, that's kind of hilarious, Liam. It makes sense in a way, because that's the way the game's coded, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Oops. I maybe shouldn't have messed around the way that I did. Okay, that was a definite screw-up, because what I've just done is accidentally turn off the engine. So if I take this turn off here... driving carefully, of course, because this is a rented tractor, and then I'll need to, like, go down this... Oops. This way. And then the spinnery is like here. Sign Smashing Simulator 19 is in full effect. So we need to go... This way might be a good way to go. Yeah, oops. We need to just pop over the railing here because it's in the way. There we go, now we're back on the road. And we need to take this a bit wide just to make sure that we get around safely. There we go. Perfect. Brilliant. Delicious. Place the sandcastle on Ravenport up the BGA. How much have I had to drink tonight? I've not been drinking. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I'm fully awake. This way is going to be the fastest. Whoops. There we... Perfect. You're sending the rest? Why did you tell me you're sending the rest? Why didn't you just send the rest? Sticking a bit close to this side and just take this turn a bit wide as well. There we go. Just, oops. And we do need to stop here, so let's just... Perfect.
The setting could hardly be more perfect. New eyes, new vision for the world. An unparalleled blending of science and art. For a person to control the complicated sound synthesizer
Fun fact about the Bohemian Rhapsody movie is Rami Malek, the guy who plays Freddie Mercury in it, doesn't actually do much singing. The guy who actually does all the singing is Mark Martel, who's on YouTube. And you need to look him up. Because holy crap. It is scary. He does, he's got a video on his channel of him doing a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. Not that you'd know that. Because it's just him and a piano. And it legitimately sounds like Freddie Mercury and a piano. It is terrifying. In the best possible way. But he sounds identical. Was the joke funny? No. It was Mark Martel. M-A-R-C-M-A-R-T-E-L. I thoroughly recommend looking up his Bohemian Rhapsody cover because it's spooky. It's probably the best word. He is also a member of the what was it? The Queen Extravaganza, the official Queen tribute band, which is actually run by Queen. So he's the official fake Freddie Mercury. I'm gonna do something cheeky and actually get it up on my phone real quick, because I think this might get around copyright. Because I don't want to get bopped for copyright, but I just want to zip into a bit of Bohemian Rhapsody. Just to kind of show how truly insane it is. Also, my phone can now have Wi-Fi back. You think the video on Discord? Yeah. Because... like, there's really good Queen covers, and then there's that. I think I spelled it right. I think my phone's gonna work. We've only got about 10 minutes left in the stream, 13 minutes, apparently. But the stream is nearly over. There we go, there's the video. So I'm gonna pause this immediately once I get in, because it is gonna have copyrighted music. And I'm just gonna play a bit through my phone to get around Content ID a bit. With the preface that it's not actually Freddie Mercury singing. If this wants to load, because it's being a bit of a butt. Does this want to load? Hello? YouTube? My YouTube app seems to be broken. Oh, it loaded a different... Hey, there we go.
Okay, Bohemian Rhapsody, take one.
No, stop. I'm just gonna jump into this bit of the song here. And bear in mind, this isn't Freddie Mercury singing. That's not Freddie Mercury. That's another person entirely. Like, it is so very scary to listen to it as somebody who loves listening to Queen in general. Just hearing that voice coming out of somebody else. It's a great movie. That wasn't from the movie, CD. That's a YouTube video by Mark Martel. That's not Freddie Mercury. That's not from the Queen movie. That's a guy doing a cover on YouTube. And it's terrifying how similar he sounds. It was great. Yes, because he was the guy who did the singing voice. He was one of the two people who played Freddie Mercury. He was Freddie Mercury's singing voice in the movie. So they overdubbed the actual actor with his voice. Thirdly, I recommend you guys watch the entirety of the video later because it is just... I watched it the first time, I was like, oh, that guy's really good. He's managed to move his mouth exactly in exactly the same way as the Freddie would. As he was singing it and overdubbed Freddie Mercury, and I went on to another one of his videos. He's done the same thing here. Went on to another one. Hang on, Freddie Mercury never sang this song. Went back and I was like, this guy actually sounds like him. Like one of the most unique voices in music history. And he's a dead ringer vocally. Gotta go. See you, Blackout. How come I'm always in negative money in these series? Like, seriously, how come I always end up owing money in these? Also, this song, oh my god, this song's so bad. So I got about probably less than 5 minutes left in the stream. So just let me know when Landy goes live, because I'm presuming he is streaming today. Hopefully on time. Although I might end just a couple of minutes early, because I do need to run and do some stuff. As always. I've been like super busy the last couple of days, I'm loving it. Like being actually keeping myself occupied. So this is your last reminder to like the stream if you are enjoying it, and to subscribe if you haven't done so already. So we'll be finishing in a few minutes. And if you want to enter the giveaway, !C64 in chat, we'll give you the information and the link, more importantly, to enter the big old giveaway for a copy of the Farming Simulator Commodore 64 version with actual Commodore 64 cartridge. One of only 500 in existence. And if you do win and you want to, I can send you like some bit of handwritten stuff or something. I don't know. If you want an autograph or something, I don't know. I don't usually send things through the post anymore. I don't know what you people want. But something can almost definitely be arranged. But I think, just because I do need to run very quickly to do some stuff and kind of prepare for the toy show and this evening and get actual work done. I know that streaming for me is actual work as well, but I need to get Monday's video sorted as well. I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.